Happy holidays, coders, and welcome back to another video. This time I got something special for you. I've been meaning to make a video about one of my favorite games of this past year. That game is Warframe. I have been doing content on it for the past 5 to 6 months, but I really have never gotten a chance to sit down and just tell you exactly what I think about the game, and why I think it's such an important game in today's industry, why it's so important to me, and personally, why I think, honestly, it's one of the best sci-fi looter shooters that's ever been made. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The other day I was sitting here playing through Warframe and going through the wiki and talking with people online and different things like that, and I just kept on coming to the conclusion that one of the main reasons that Warframe blows my mind actually comes from just something I see consistently in reviews about it. Now that the Switch version's out, obviously there are brand new set of reviews that are coming through, people who have never gotten a chance to try it, trying it for the first time, just like my experience earlier this year in about August. The big thing that everyone seemed to take away was that it was completely personal to them. I read through reviews that called it that its common theme, that its core gameplay was a stealth game. I read one that said that it was all about abilities, that it was all about gunplay and variety, and some even said that it was about just connecting with a deep and immersive story. And I just thought that that was incredible. Like, there are very few games out there that truly can be connected with on multiple different levels and be personal to that individual. And I found that in my own playthrough. When I was playing through the beginning of Warframe with the help of many of the community members, thank you very much. There's such a friendly community. The thing that I consistently found was that they were all eager to tell me exactly why they thought it was great and what it was that they took out of it. And that helped me guide myself to the right place. And what I've found in all this time is that it's a little bit of all those things, but it is also just a beating heart. The game is something that isn't one thing. It's so many different things. It's got this core to it, this ability to go and explore the universe and shoot and loot and do all those basic things, but that's just the beating heart, and all these other little branching off pieces are what make it special. You know, the fact that there's a group of people at Digital Extremes that are just coming up with new ways for the people to interact with the game. They have concepts that are being tested every single day. There's new Warframes being developed, and every single Warframe plays and feels different. And if you're not willing to really start over fresh each time you get a brand new one, you're going to dislike it. I found that early on. It was a struggle where I thought, you know what, I like my play style the way it is, and I'm not willing to really like risk what I found works to try to do something new. But when I took a nice step back and said, yeah, but what does Volt need? But what does Frost need to be played like? What is a creative way that I can twist Excalibur's abilities to make it more useful for a team rather than just an individual run? And it was all these cool things that layered on itself that really lends itself to that replayability, that ability to take something that is inherently monotonous and make it fresh. The ability to take something like Fortuna, which is just an incredibly huge expansion, and not make it feel like just another boring expansion where it's just more of the same. They're adding new experiencing, twisting formulas, things that you wouldn't imagine a game that has been around for 5 to 6 years to be trying and risking at the expense of potentially a user base. You know what I mean? So there's a really cool connection with the understanding that they want to make a game that they want to continue to play, and that means taking leaps, means taking risks. And that's really the central core of Warframe. Not only is the feeling of absolute unlimited control, that crazy jumping, bullet jumping, flying through the air, twisting around, rolling into a bullet jump with a fired gun or a sniper rifle from across the way, just getting that sweet headshot. But then you combine that with advanced abilities that stack onto each other, and a deep modding system that not only takes things from being powerful but to being extremely powerful, giving you like this feeling of like almost godlike power and control. And that's not even to talk about the story, which, as anyone who's played the game for any length of time will know, is a well-guarded secret by the community. Do not spoil Warframe. If you spoil Warframe, you will be excommunicated. That is basically the consistent theme I've found. I've had nothing but wonderful, wonderful community members do everything they can not to spoil major plot points for me, and I have to say, I can't agree with them more. It has been spectacular learning about them. I'm about to take on the War Within quest, and I know that means that I'm still technically a noob, and I really am, but 200 hours in, I can say that I can see myself investing 1,000. I can see myself investing 2,000 hours. If this game continues to get updates and continues to be supported by the community, by the developers, Digital Extremes, which hats off to you guys. You guys are incredible. I don't think there's a developer out there that really commits themselves to a game like you guys do. Keep up the great work. And really, in my shortest and quickest, most summarized view, Warframe is an utterly generational game. It is a game that everyone should play, everyone should give a chance, and that everyone should dive into head first and take at their own pace. Find the thing that connects with them. Don't let anyone push them down a path that's not theirs, and find the fun, because everywhere you look, there's a bit of fun, and you're going to find that magical thing. I just wanted to wish you all a happy holidays, and don't forget to go and stop by our channel, click that subscribe button, hit the bell, and then go ahead and like this video. And what I'd really like to hear from you guys is comment on the video below. If you're an active Warframe player, what is it that you love? What is it that you feel defines this game? Because that's the thing I keep seeing is different for every person. Is it a stealth game? Is it an action game? Is it because you love looting? Is it because you love playing with your friends? Tell me what it is that makes you connect with the game. And if you're brand new to the game, what is it that you're hoping or want to know as a new player getting into the game? Because I'm happy to leave some responses down there. I check every single comment, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Thank you again for watching, and as always, stay classy, coders.